friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw baby Lirili Lirila from Italian Brainrot. So first let's get started with our eyes. On the left hand side, let's draw in a circle. And now we're going to leave quite a big gap coming over on the right hand side, and we're just going to replicate that. Moving up on the top right hand corner now, let's draw in another circle. On our left eye, moving down on a diagonal, we're going to draw in a smaller circle. And then we're going to move across on a diagonal on our right eye and replicate that. Let's come off above and draw in the eyebrows now. So on that point, we're going to curve this line out, around, and then down. And then we'll come across on a diagonal on the left-hand side and just replicate. Moving beside both of our eyes now, underneath in the corner, let's draw in a sideways oval. And then we'll move over on the left-hand side, replicating that. Let's come in now and draw on the elephant trunk. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line out, around, and then up. And then from that point, we're going to curve this back around, in, out, and then up towards the top. From that corner, let's just curve this line down. Now coming down our elephant trunk, in the center, we're going to draw in a small arch line. We're going to move down again, replicating that. And let's come down and do that 3 more times in total. I'm just going to get slightly smaller as we come in towards the bottom. Now let's move over and draw in the cheek. So from the right hand side, we're going to curve this around and then in towards the trunk in the center. And then we're going to come up on a diagonal on the left hand side and we're going to replicate that. Now from here, closing off the top of the head, we're going to leave a small gap coming in on a diagonal, arching this around, and then in towards the center. And now starting back on our line on the top, again, just curving this around, and then down in the corner. Now let's draw in the ears. On the left-hand side, arching this up and down. We're going to move over on the right, arching this up, and then back down on the side of the page. We're going to curve a small line that comes in towards the center. And then starting from that corner again, just bringing this around and back in towards the side of the face. Coming around now, we're going to curve this line up and over. And then from this corner, replicating that. Let's move down now in the middle. We're going to come across to the left slightly and we're going to curve this line down. For the top of our left shoe, we're going to arch this across and down. And the top of our right shoe moving down on a diagonal, arching this around and then back down. Now from here for the leg, curving this up on the right. And then we're going to do the same on the left. In the center, let's draw on a straight line that comes up. On the right hand side, curving this line through. On the left, arching this line up. In the center. And then to the left of this, just curving this up towards our ear. Now let's close off the rest of our sandals. So as we come over on the left hand side, we're going to curve this around and then down. On the bottom, let's curve this line over. And then on the top, arching that in towards the back of our leg. Now on the back here, starting in that corner, let's curve this back around and up towards our line in the center. Let's move over on the right hand side now. We're going to come down for our second part of our strap, curving this around and through. And then now from here on the right, we're going to continue to curve this around and then in, closing off the bottom of the shoe. And then moving up, just arching this line all the way over and across. Now let's draw in the strap. So we'll start with the buckle. So we're going to curve this line out and then down. We'll do the same on the left. Now in the center, let's draw in a small square. And then for the rest of the strap, curving this line up, We'll do the same on the left-hand side. And then we're just gonna bring this line straight down. Now, let's draw in the toenail. So we're gonna curve this line down, arching over again. And then we're gonna do that one more time as we come across towards the center. Let's do that 3 more times on the right. So arching this line up, back down, again in the middle, and then one more time as we come over on the right-hand side. And that is it. That's how you draw Lirili Lirila from Italian Brainrot. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.